All right, good morning, cyber traders, and welcome to some breaking news here at Cyber Trade University. My God, this is, I- you know what? There are times and times I always talk about, that catastrophes do make opportunities, right? And today, obviously over the weekend, we all know about the Iran war and everything that's going on. It basically threw a huge wrench on a lot of our swing trades and also the way we're gonna have to trade differently. Listen, we've been here before. Some of you been around here during COVID. Some of you guys been around here, during the financial crisis. You've been through hurricanes, wars in the past, but this is obviously a little bit different. I mean, and I've been a fan of these military stocks. Not only that President Trump is a huge fan of the military, but he spent a lot of money. You could see a lot of these stocks have done really, really well in a short period of time. And I'm not here to give you breaking news and tell you what's going on. We're here to trade, right? So, I there are people that are for what's happening. There's some people so against what's happening. For us, we have to look at it where you got to put the noise on the side and we got to focus on, we got to protect our losers, okay? And we got to focus on some new winners. All right, that's what we got to focus on. All right, so we're getting a little bit of correction in the market. Market's down over 500 points. S&P's down a lot too. I did a video over the weekend. I don't know if you guys watched it, but there are stocks. I did it actually last night, yesterday. I did see a lot of you basically did watch it. We'll post up the link up there again if you missed it. Um, but basically, it's just telling you what to focus on and what not to focus on. Obviously, I got Lockheed Martin up there right now. Uh, Obviously, everybody knows about the Iron Dome. Okay, that's protecting Israel. An amazing technology. The Iron Dome shoots down missiles, protecting it from all over. Obviously, it's not. It's almost like 98% accurate. It's pretty high. But imagine all those missiles that came after and they shot them all down. One or two broke through. But our RTX is honestly my favorite. Still not as expensive as Lockheed Martin, but they're the ones that do the Iron Dome. And obviously, all of the other ones, you have Northrop Grumman, big military. You got BA. Well, BA, not really that much. I was shocked. I thought BA would do a little bit better, but obviously not. But these are really the fabulous. We have the fabulous 7. We have the fabulous 3 when it comes to military, and these are the ones that are out there. So they gapped up pretty big. You're going to get some profit taking going on. So we could be a little on the defensive side on them. Probably get they could probably still push up a little bit more. They are definitely going on the watch list. You could see some other stocks did take some big hits also because of it. Silver had a big gap up, and then all of a sudden it's starting to back off a little bit. So I was a little shocked on that one too. Thought silver was going to continue. Metals were doing really well. Gold was up 150. I mean, silver was up a lot this morning and starting to back off a little bit. So, but everyone's always wants to know what is the stocks to go in early this morning. And everyone's asking me, go do a video, tell everyone. You know what? You don't really know until the market opens up. We could speculate, I knew militaries were going to do great, you know what I mean? But is the market going to get hit really that bad? Is certain's going to happen? You don't really know till the big traders on Wall Street show up in the morning, okay? And that's why, I just posted a video this morning, and I'm going to try to do it more frequently. If you subscribe to the channel on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, I'm going to try to give you a morning watch list for some of you that are not part of or can't be here live at 9 a.m. because you're at work, or maybe you're just on your way to work, and you want to listen really quick, or maybe some of you just want to keep a little report of some trades that we've done. I just posted a video just now regarding about some of the stocks to watch and what some of you traders are doing in the room. But these are the stocks we're going to watch. But before I do that, let me just talk about last week. I did do a big video on Netflix yesterday, on Friday. Netflix, there was some huge iceberg orders. I'm long Netflix. Obviously, you know what happened with Warner Brothers. They pulled out on the deal. They thought it was just not worth it for the money, and Netflix did really, really well. I'm still a fan on Netflix. I own NFUL. Okay, so that one was a really, really nice stock. There were a couple other ones I do want to touch upon. P Sky was another one that's looking really good. This is obviously the Paramount. They actually, it's incredible how far they came down. My God, they were down to $10. So what's great about this one, if you missed out on Netflix, you obviously benefit from Paramount. So Paramount's obviously doing pretty well because of it, because they're buying out actually buying the company of it. So those two stocks, I want you to keep an eye on them. So P Sky, and we have Netflix, NFLX. All right. So those stocks are going to be piggybacking from Friday's big move. A couple other stocks I do want to touch upon because they also are moving pretty well. SM did really well on Friday. It's continuing to move well again this morning. It's up about 8% after that big run. So we're going to put this one on the B list. All right. That one, just the spread's a little dangerous. Got to be careful of that one. AAIO, another really nice mover. It's expensive, but this one did really well on Friday. It continued to go higher. You can see it was done a really good move early in the morning. It's gapped up again this morning. So AAOI is going back on the watch list. And then these are both shorts. Run was a good short on Friday. That one got crushed from 19 to 12, and also ENPH, another big nice short there on that one. All right, so let's go through the watch list this morning because we're gonna throw the military stocks here. We got RTX, we got LMT, and we got NOC. Also, what's been really good shorts. I did tell you airlines from history. I just know fuel's going up, oil is up. All the airlines are taking very, very big hits. So you got Delta, looking on the short side. My loving stock right there. I love Delta, flying Delta. UAL, obviously another one that's going to take a big hit. UAL. So now you can kind of get a sense to see how big they're going to get a big hit. Listen, if the war turns, boom, these stocks are going to make big runs. Okay. So for some of us that missed out on these runs, you know what? As a trader, if you want that opportunity to get some of these stocks that you wish you missed, then, like you said, well, I wish I owned Delta a long time ago. You're going to get that opportunity. The more they get crushed, the better chance you're going to get for them to bounce on. So you have all those that did pretty well. A couple of brand name stock. Looking at the big percentage gainers, we did have a couple of really good movers this morning. I saw some of you guys trading these in the morning. TURB. Now, this is the thing I got to tell you. We all know the fabulous sevens and we know the fabulous threes for war stocks, okay? There are going to be stocks that are going to show up on our big percentage gainers that are going to be affected positively and negatively due to the war. There are other companies out there that will benefit. There are other military stocks. There could be drone stocks out there. I'm going to find them. You heard drones have been really, really active in this war. If you've been watching it and hearing about it, if there's some of the drone stocks out there, military stocks, we're going to put them up there. And we're only going to know if they're going to move if they're moving now and going into the open. And let me tell you, Wall Street's not stupid, okay? So, and the only way we're going to find them is you're going to find them being here in the cyber group room, all right? So we got this one right here. Here's an energy stock that's moving up. These are all energy stocks. USEG. These things you would never think of that would move, okay? Boyle, I did talk about that one too. Boyle's moving up. If that's moving up, KOLD is obviously going to get crushed. They're the opposite, but it's weird. It's like they're bouncing and they're going up. So something must have happened early this morning where the market's starting to shift now, okay? Because now these things that were down are starting to go back up now. All right, so keep an eye on that. AIO, we already know about that one. This one's not really doing too much. This one's a very inexpensive stock, cheap level one stock. You can put this on the watch list. SABR. Another nice one. LASR. This one is gapped up, moving up. Enlight. Ugly spread, though. Probably not interested in that one. And I think we're done right there. Was this defense? Yeah, T defense. I don't know if that's has to 3T. I think a defense. I think a military. All right, so this stock is getting crushed from Friday. Never came back. This one's down pretty big too. Doesn't look like it's coming back. This one's getting really beat up. Albert's up big. because it's down from Friday. Yeah, I don't really see any good shorts out there. New York Stock Exchange, what do we got going here? Another energy stock that's moving up pretty good. Cheap little stock right here. TMDE. That one's not bad. TPET, that one's moving up. Petroleum, here's another one. Very cheap. A lot of petroleum stocks are moving. A lot of them are moving. Listen, I had no idea which ones are moving until we checked the morning. You know what I mean? There are just so many of them out there. A lot of these petroleum stocks and oil stocks do trade in on the New York Stock Exchange too. So that's another big thing. It's almost like trading a lot of the futures. These are all energy stocks. You could just go down that list. These are all really good stocks to trade. HKD is moving up pretty good. We traded that stock before. Yeah, these are all moving up pretty decent. What's getting crushed here? Anything getting crushed? Any brand name? Now, remember, if there's a stock that's pretty big in the industry, in a market industry that we're looking at, they're all going to trickle down to other stocks in that industry. So we all know oil, obviously, right? So there are just so many energy stocks out there that we could trade. So what we do in the Cyber Group room, just to let you know, if we see one, we'll tell you we're going to obviously risk the least amount of money as possible, the higher amount of reward. We're going to go out there and try to share you more than one. If you miss one, don't worry about it. Josh, I, and Rich will find other ones for you. Remember, we're not here to tell you what to trade. We're here to teach you how to trade. So we're not here to tell you what we're in and out. We're here to show you how you get yourself in and out of those trades. So those are the things that we're going to focus on. On the active list, just want to check the active list really quick. So you got the TPET we already know about. These are all energy stocks. They're all here. The ones that are in the big percentage gainers, they're also obviously the big active. Silver is obviously coming down now. That's kind of interesting. I wouldn't think that would happen, but it did. These are all the stocks that we found in the gainers and are the most active. Remember, we want to trade stocks that have volatility in it because they don't really move. One stock, obviously, want to keep an eye on NVIDIA. I went into NVIDIA on Friday. Okay, so I jumped in a little late. Bad call, not my fault that we went to war. All right. So I made a mistake there, but I didn't buy the NVIDIA trade. I bought the high yield. And listen, I think it's still a good deal. $13 right here. That's a really good. I might buy more. I'll see. I'll see how she trades this morning, but I'll take a $200 a week, commission check from them on a dividend every week on 1,000 shares, right? So let's put that one on there. NVDY, right? Listen, the list is really, really big here. So whenever we have a good list, a big list, that means it's a good day for us. Okay. When the list is short, that means there's not that much action going on. So let's get ready for the market open up, everybody. If you're watching on social media, a couple of you here on X. I just see who's this right there? Spike on Fausto. Could you check these two stocks on the ETF? TTD. Yeah, that one's not really doing too much, kind of flat. And TCOM, not really doing too much right there. It looks like more on the short side. All right. So Spike, just kind of show you right there. Not really a fan of those right there. These ones that, remember, you need ones that are moving. These are not, those are the ones you pointed out, not really moving too much. All right. So, and that's how we convert these day trades into these swing trades. All right, traders, let's get ready for the market open up. We're going to be live. Me, Josh, and Rich are going to get ready to trade with you at 9:30. So we're going to take a 15-minute break. If you're watching on social media, if you want to come if you want to join our trading floor, there's that little QR code. Take your phone, scan it. We're here live all day long, so just don't join us and watch our videos. Come and join us and enjoy the fun in the trading floor. Right, guys? Let's get ready. We'll be right back. I'll post this list on all my networks, all the watch lists. So give me about a minute or two. And like I said, you see something, you say something. If you're new here to Cyber Trading University, if you're doing one of the trials, just please, I just want to remind everybody, do not buy anything what we trade. You're only here to watch to see if the other traders, how they do. Don't judge us on our winners. Judge them on their winners. All right. See how they get in and out of it, because that's how you learn how to trade. So sit back and watch and enjoy the show. Guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Good luck today. And let's enjoy a brand new month of March.